Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm Phil Reasons, the host of My Life Behind Bars. In today's episode, Season 1, Episode 1, you're going to travel with me from Central Florida to Key West and back to Central Florida, and you're going to find out why I almost had a heart attack. Okay, it's 3 a.m. on Monday morning. This is April 30th. This is the day that I'm taking off on my Alaska adventure. Now, it seems odd, but in order to go north to Alaska, I'm actually traveling south first. So today is an iron butt ride, 1,000 miles. I'm leaving my home here in Central Florida, driving all the way to Key West. I'll be down there midday today, have lunch, put my feet in the southernmost point of the United States, and then I'm turning around and heading back. My goal is to be back here tonight, get a good night's sleep, and then I'm off to Alaska in the morning. All right, here we go. All right, here we are at the first truck stop. Not many people here at 4 a.m. We're getting our first fuel receipt. This just shows what time we started, where we started, and then we'll be able to track our 1,000 mile day. So the ride so far has been incredible. It was a little chilly when I took off this morning. Not a great fan of riding down the interstate. That doesn't seem to be a lot of fun to me. Cars zipping in and out and all, you know. But anyway, it's been a good ride. Came down Tamiami Trail. It's the first time I've been down Tamiami Trail. Looking forward to the rest of the day. Should be riding down Tamiami Trail until I get to Miami, and then we'll head across the 7 Mile Bridge and head on down to Key West, touch that southernmost point. Well, I'm headed down Highway 41, Tamiami Trail. Sunrise has been beautiful this morning. Just absolutely loved it. I love these cool mornings where the breeze just feels so crisp. Looking into the sun as it's coming up is just amazing. I tell you what, the wildlife on this trip has just been incredible so far. You know, the loons that I've seen and the other types of birds, the cranes. Just been beautiful. You know, you can't be in the alligator alley without seeing a few of these guys floating around. Some of them a little bigger than others. Pretty impressive. Really enjoyed this stretch of the highway. I'm glad I took this route. It's been great. You know, you see these airboat tours everywhere, touring the Everglades. It's really pretty amazing. Then I just got passed by this construction truck, and it makes me think about the guys who built this road. I think it was started construction in the mid-1900s, finished, I believe, in 1928. Really what an amazing feat these guys accomplished in building this road with the equipment that they had. Just seems unbelievable how that they can build a road right through the middle of this swamp. I read an article that stated that it was amazing how much dynamite they used, breaking up all the rock to build the roadways, but incredible feat. You know, that literally paved the trail for the Miami Metroplex development. But you know, as we know, with any development and change, comes with a cost. And for the locals, the native Seminole Indian tribes that habitated this area, you know, it meant a change of their lifestyle as well. And what was a peaceful hunter-gatherer lifestyle became one of showmanship and alligator wrestling and selling trinkets along the road. And you know, I hate to see that change came about, but I guess it's all a part of our history. So hey, let's enjoy the ride. Arrived at the southernmost point monument. As all monuments and special places, it's packed tourists. I didn't hear anyone speaking English. They're from all over the world coming here. So the journey begins. I'm on my way back to my bike. I'm going to get on the bike and I'm heading to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. So from the southeasternmost point, 90 miles from Cuba. It's 90 degrees today. And in a few weeks, I'm going to be 90 miles from Russia. Alright, so we got out of Key West. Gosh, it's crowded, congested, and too hot for me on the motorcycle. 90 degrees here today. Traffic's a little congested on the islands. But you know, we made it out. The breeze feels good. Had to take the jacket off. Got a little too warm. If you look off there to the right, you can see the old 7 Mile Bridge. So quite an amazing feat of engineering. You know, like it or not, Henry Flagler was responsible for bringing all the people to Florida down his new highway on the East Coast here, and went from up east to Miami, and then he was pretty industrious and decided he wanted to create a land route down to the Keys. So he began construction of this massive bridge, which initially was a railroad bridge and never really proved to be a financial success. And back in the 30s, a huge hurricane came through and wiped most of the bridge out, and he pretty much gave it to the state. The state then converted it to a automobile bridge, and the rest is history. The A1A route to Key West. So it's a heck of a fun ride. Wind is pretty treacherous up here on top of these bridges, but you can't help but love the view. Alright, I've made it back to the interstate, heading down I-75 north, heading back to Central Florida. Man, I'm telling you, every part of my body is aching. I'm about 17 hours into this day, and that long trip down the A1A at 45 miles an hour just really killed the time. I had no idea it was going to take this long to make this ride, but anyway, I'm cruising down through here. Everything seems to be going great. Crap, that was my cell phone. I gotta pull over. Okay, I'm walking down the interstate after I nearly had a heart attack. My brand new iPhone XS just fell off my RAM mount and bounced down the interstate. I just hiked back about a quarter of a mile, and miracle, it worked. It was laying right in the interstate. Cars and trucks had been driving right past it. It was laying there turned on. Thank God for that. But my life-proof case, it didn't fare so well. I'm not sure if these guys have a lifetime warranty, but glass on my phone's broke a little bit, but still works. Okay, so the question that I keep getting asked is, what does it mean, your life behind bars? So I've had people say, is your life so bad that you're referring to it as prison, that you're trying to escape a life of misery and in prison? Someone else said, Phil, I saw this and I began to think, are you starting some new outreach into prisons? Are you going to be telling us about going into prisons? And many others, but no, simply, my life behind bars is this: handlebars, not prison bars. So handlebars like these over here, not prison bars like those over there. So this video series is about my life when I'm on the motorcycle behind the handlebars, experiencing all the wonderful things that come along with it. So I just needed to clear that up. The video series, My Life Behind Bars, motorcycle handlebars, not jail prison bars. You know, my favorite quote is by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says, "The world steps aside for a man who knows where he's going." And I've lived by that for a long time. I do understand that people treat you different, they look at you different, they have different expectations for you when you appear and present yourself as someone with a plan that knows what they want and knows where they're going. My encouragement for you today is establish your plan, establish your dream, what it is that you want to do. Present yourself that way, confident and assured, and that you can get the job done. and then step out into the world and watch people begin to move out of your way as you accomplish the things that you've set out to do. God bless. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode. If you like this, click the like button down below. If you want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button. We've got several people that have already hit that subscribe button, and I'm looking forward to showing you more of these videos.